returning to OPS is probably going to be extremely impossible. It's not for A state or B state. Every state will be burdened much more than what they can take, even within a matter of 5 to 10 years, and after which it will balloon.
We obviously have a number of state elections. There's one in Karnataka next month, elections at the end of the year, and of course the general elections in a year. So do you see and the possibility of an upsurge in populist pressures, particularly, for example, particularly referring to the demand and the decision by state governments to revive the old pension scheme, and that looks like emerging as an electoral issue. That's not the only kind of populism that one can do, but that's kind of the thing. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, I think this upsurge of populist demand is not from the population. It is more from the politics, from the political parties which think, I have no other card to win the election, so I need to throw this. You know, all the temptations to the people. There are instances of states where even after splendid freebies, parties have not won. That's not to say freebies don't seem to bring in any value addition. They have their place, and not a very happy place, I would say, because it burdens the economy, and most often these freebie givers don't even honor it in full. So I think some states are very prone to it, some others not in a big way. So the debate on freebies is something which happens when the freebies are fantastic enough and you know the budgets can't support it. But if you're referring to the OPS and NPS debate, elections are happening. May not be for me to now say, but the last few months, and I'd like to believe post the budget, the discussions on NPS and OPS is a bit subdued. I'm not giving credit to anybody, but by then, I think by now, if I can say it so, the realities of the complication in this issue, it's not a black and white situation of, I don't want this, I'm going there. The implication of moving, the complications involved in the moving are all now coming apparently for everyone to see. So, in the current set of elections, I don't think that is coming in for the debate. Also because we've announced during the passing of the finance bill that we have formed a committee headed by the finance secretary to look into how issues are panning out in the OPS and what are the kind of things that stakeholders want. So the consultations are going to happen. Based on that, whatever has to be looked in as possibilities will be looked in. But one thing which is somewhere at the back of my mind, returning to OPS is probably going to be extremely impossible. It's not for A state or B state. Every state will be burdened much more than what they can take, even within a matter of 5 to 10 years, and after which it will balloon. So what kind of a consultation, what are the inputs, the finance secretary and his team will have to see.